Welcome to the 2024 Survivor Women's event.
We got Lack versus McClellan. Not sure what color is who. These are the first rocks to come down.
Just a
First rock goes through.
tad too hard.
Yo, you're just getting me the body of the lady, not the head, eh?
This one looks like it'd be a good guard to get it over.
Mark, that's you. Number one.
Just off center line. Looks like she's asked to draw in
Draw it.
behind the guard.
Draw to the button.
That's a lot better, Gil. Number two.
Weight looks pretty close. They're yelling hard for line, so. Oh,
Just bumps off the
just
red
a
a bit.
kiss. Yep.
Okay. Shauna. That's number three. Number two.
Asked for a takeout, maybe a slight roll behind the guard.
That's a great picture, Gil. Thank you.
Looks pretty close to nose. Nope. Little hit and roll over.
Just on the far side of it.
Looks like yellow is still shot.
Number three. Number two.
Coming, asking to be drawn behind the red guard. Looks like it's going to be close.
It looks like it's good weight.
Camera one.
Just past the T line. Did they go out or not? Oh, just a biter.
Half of it's in, half of it's out.
Camera three. Camera two. Camera one.
High guard. I'm not sure if she was asked for a guard or not, but it works.
Looks like the men are coming out to get ready for their event.
Yep.
Three. Now. Number two.
Looks like she has a dandy here.
Oh, look like it might draw right to the button.
Just into the forefoot.
Right on top of the leaf.
Camera three.
The men are getting nice and warm for their game.
Camera two.
Just
Just missed it.
by a hair. Looking for a draw in front of their own rock. Or, yeah.
That's a good picture, camera 3. Camera 2.
They're yelling bumper weight here. So he's just moving her own around here.
Looking to separate the rocks a little bit hard, so it's harder for them to bump one of them out. Looking for a takeout here.
Oh, hit and roll over. Make use of the 2 guards out front.
Lots of weight behind it. Right on the nose.
Red's now sitting shot though. Wide open. At least with the men and the women finals not starting at the same time, maybe you can flip back and forth and catch the last rocks of each end.
Yeah. Rock.
Yeah, let's switch to the men, guys. You guys want to introduce the men? There.
With the men's here, we got Dunbar in the yellow sweaters. We're shooting yellow rocks, and we got
Thanks, Gil.
Anderson shooting the red rocks.
First shot was drawn right into the white on the center line there. Rock with a lot of weight behind it, foot looking for a takeout. Succeeds and lies just in front of the rock. Looking to just bump the red rock out. Succeeds and rolls.
Good job, camera 3. Camera 3.
Anderson's asked to do the same thing here, hit and
Just a lot of
remove the yellow rock.
Just a lot of back and forth here, just hit rock after hit rock after hit rock.
Just trying to keep things clean.
There's only one rock in the house, you only score once. It's easier when you have the hammer too. Knockouts keep the game quick too. It's just
Yeah.
not a lot of thought behind it. Just knockout, knockout, knockout.
Just get the blood flowing again. Feeling of the ice.
But you can't guess what he's about to draw up here.
I'm gonna try drawing behind the yellow, maybe.
The women here are on the last rock of the end. Yellow's in 2 with red has hammer. That looks like a perfect rock.
Well, might be out open a little bit. A little deep.
Right.
Back of the house. Yellow probably
Asking
either
for a
hit,
knockout or draw in front.
take it out or draw in front of it, correct.
Looks like a knockout. In the women's sheet, red draws 1. Hammer will now go to yellow.
Yep, she hit and stuck to be shot. Anderson's third is about to throw his first rock.
It looks like yet another knockout coming.
Hit and rolled out.
That was not what they were wanting.
No.
Open the stick now. Yellow has a.
Wants to try splitting them, get 2 in the ring.
Camera 3.
Bounces off his own rock and just about perfectly in the middle of the ice.
Anderson's hoping to hit stick, hit stick.
Oh. Who would have thought another knockout coming?
Yep. Take out.
Both teams are down to the last 2 rocks. Looks like it might be wide.
Well, he's got
He's gonna get enough of it, but it's not on the nosy like he wanted to.
Yeah. Shaping up to be a blank end here. Asked to draw in.
Looks pretty good.
Asked to go to the side of the house, make it a little harder for him to.
Can just pipe it down the middle.
Yep.
Might not even make it in.
Right on through. He's better off to go right on through now than trying to draw to the button and save himself from getting gains 4 points, I guess. Still trying to get the feel of the ice. Dumper coming down. With his last rock.
Looks pretty good coming in.
Yep. Right on the center line.
Drawn. Just shy of the button.
Yep. Just
One rock out. Looks like he's gonna go for
a blank.
takeout. Not sure if he's wanting to stick around or wants to hit and roll off so they can get a blank end and keep hammer.
Oh.
Right. Oh, guess what he wanted.
Yep,
Keeps
exactly.
hammer. Best part about this, the rocks are pretty easy to get ready for the next end. They're all
In order.
Or they're all just already lined up. You don't have to clear the board or anything. It's already done.
So it's 0-0 here for the men after one, and it's 1-0 for the Red Rocks on the women's side. Has to put a center line guard up.
Well, they can't do a knockout or take it on this rock.
Yep.
So that ends the fun we're having up here with the takeouts. Looking like he's want to draw and use the guard.
Yep.
No, doesn't look like he's curling very much here.
Way out there
Oh.
too.
Open it bites. Might be able to sweep her all the way out.
Back of the house, so. Has to take it out.
These sweepers are pretty smooth with it, and they're just all the way to the broom, and they're moving us pretty fast. Looking, hoping to
Drawing behind
Draw.
the guard here.
repeat of last shot, but maybe get a little more bite on it. Still trying to figure out how the ice is going the opposite way this time too.
A lot tighter to the guard.
A little bit harder to hit, but still doable.
Looks like it's 3/4 buried at least. Dunbar's asking him to draw up on top of it. Maybe a corner freeze. So it could be wide here. Maybe drawn around behind it here now.
Yeah, I might be trying to use the double guard and hopefully it bites a little bit more.
No.
Looks like it's
wide
pretty much
open.
fully exposed.
Must be closer. On, off, yelling at him. So
Hits it probably about at 2 o'clock of the rock, and
see, they both might be just biting in the back, but Red's still shot.
the red rock is completely behind the yellow one, so he's got to hope for a last second. On the women's side, they're both down to their last 2 rocks with a lot of rocks in the house. At least the men's end now is a bit more entertaining.
Actually, got more than one rock in play.
And you can't for sure guess what's going to happen next. Looking like he's wanting to try to draw in, or
Draw in behind. Draw up to the yellow one that was just shot.
freeze in front of it, or hope bump it a little bit so it's enough that they're counting 2.
The men just drew right on top of the yellow. You asked for it. Now Dunbar's looking at it. So over to the women's here, we got. Looks like Red Rock is shot. Back of the house. Just
Looking, trying to draw in and hide behind the bunch of those guards, but getting pretty
looks like
close.
she has a dandy here.
Yeah, it's gonna be tougher going through that sheet, but that's a great picture, Gil. Thank you.
Looks like she drew pretty much right on the button by
Yeah.
looks of things. So now yellow looks like it to be shot.
Yeah.
Yep, that's where.
Just need to get a close-up of the house for the ladies.
Just waiting for the skip to get down in here to
Get a routine down, and
Number 3.
you find most curlers have the exact same routine for every shot. Pick up the rock, clean it, sleep in front of the rock, stand up, look at what they're about to do, and get ready to shoot.
This is Red's last rock. Facing one on the button, but yellow has a hammer.
Just passes the red guard, and
Bumps it out and looks like it kind of rolled in behind cover too.
yeah, that's a. Now they could try to bunt draw and just get as close as they can, or maybe try to knock out red and count more. Not sure who has second rock. If that red one counting is out, looks like 4 rocks are in the same spot. Just
Almost looks like it's red in the back, left-hand side. The-
yeah, with the games being, what was it, 5-10 minutes apart, you know, getting the more interesting part of both games instead of having to.
yeah, men are almost caught up to the women here though.
Well, they had a pretty quick first end. Doesn't look like she's going for a takeout. Just wants to
Draw into
Draw the button.
and it's
look. It might
She
be
has to-
money.
she has to draw a button here.
We're gonna
It looks bang on the button.
Yeah, it looks like she did it.
go back to the men's game.
So I'm thinking it's a 1-1 in that game. The men now here on their last rocks. It looks like it's red on the button, or close to the button.
Reds count 1 for sure. Then
Can't tell.
I think it's red too.
But yellow does have one in behind all that.
If you keep your eye on the ladies' scoreboard, if they marked it up, we'll take the scoreboard shot. You boys can just comment on that. But, the guys getting ready to throw, so let's do the men's. Stand the man thrower.
Got Dunbar there now getting his rock cleaned for shooting his second last rock.
Not sure if he wants to try to hit the red rock at 5 o'clock and then for a double takeout, or just
It almost looks like he's going to be
try
trying
to draw behind.
draw on the back red one, if it looks of it.
Doesn't look like it has much weight on it though.
No. See if these guys
They're
can
gonna have
drag
to
it.
put the
drag
whole
it.
broom onto it.
Oh,
Just too light.
about 6 or 7 feet too short.
Just probably just about the full rock is over the red.
And Anderson be throwing his first rock. Score in the ladies' game, we were corrected. It is 1-1. So they did draw in there to be shot to get the 1 point.
We're now going the other way for 3, or for N3, and red will have hammer.
Not sure what the red's going to do. They're coming down on the right-hand side now. Maybe try drawing
Hopefully it gets a bite out of.
the right-hand side of the button, maybe. Not sure if anybody's thrown on this side of the sheet yet. So it might be a little tricky for Wade and Curl.
Sweeping it, though, hopefully it
Yeah,
gives it a bit more oomph and
drag it away here.
the one guy doesn't even look like he's sweeping the rock. Oh, that perfect bite last second. That was a. It's
Looks like
about
red sitting too, but looks like it.
the red rock is just inches closer to the yellow rock.
Taking away that run.
Yeah. I'm not sure what you can do here for
Cut
yellow and try to just. It might not be able to count, but might.
Cut
only
down
left.
the losses maybe.
I would say hit the red guard on the nose and hopefully it, maybe not even on the nose, just try to break those two and get them out of the house and stay.
Looks like he's going to try drawing to the right hand side to try catching the corner of the button. Because the last rock that Anderson just threw, it sure took off sideways for him, so maybe Dunbar's hoping the same thing, gets the weight down right.
But if he misses this could be
Could be damaging.
this could be the end they look back at and wonder, but if he hits this would be the end they'll look back and be like, this is why we won the game. And here comes the stone.
Weight looks close.
Another on.
Might be
Looks like he just a tad too much.
looks like she's asked to follow that one down.
And red has hammer too, so they can try to replicate what do what yellow just did.
What was the word you're trying to find? Follow it down.
Yeah,
Same shot.
mimic.
Looks like a lot more weight, so you might be looking for backing here.
He wants it to curl here.
It's going to be
Oh,
close.
hopefully he might get a
No.
answer.
It's a hit and roll over. So I'm thinking it's looks like 2 red, I'm
Yeah.
guessing. We're sliding over here to the ladies' game. We got red back of the house, closest to be shot.
Looks similar to what the men's game was just had with how their rocks are all lined up.
That's
Using guards and guards and guards.
We got 2 yellow out in front of that. In the house, and we got another yellow guard further out.
Red's sitting one right now. And has the shot. Looking to bumped off the side of the yellow one and now sticking out. but the middle yellow rock is also a bit more stuck out on the far side.
Yellow's third is throwing here now. It's her first rock.
Looking like they want to take out, then hopefully
Hit and roll, maybe.
yeah, roll behind the guard or sit. Oh, roll! Look like they rolled the other way.
Rolled out, but almost, unless they were trying to go for the double. They just missed it if they were.
Looking like she's wanting to just draw in and put as many rocks in small vicinity as they can.
Yep, drawn in here.
Draw looks pretty good. Hopefully maybe.
Needs a little rub with their own red. Nope, right on by. Got reds. We got yellow third throwing her last rock.
Coming in pretty hot. Not looking like they want to cause a domino effect and knock out that far red one. And they did such so without separating the rocks up, so they're harder to
Shuffle them
take out.
around now.
Yeah.
Red or yellow's sitting two, but looks like she's asking for a double.
Trying to see if communicating to see if that's if she can see it. Yeah.
This is red's third last rock. Looks like a nice shot here if you get a roll over. A little bit of a roll.
Don't think they wanted the double takeout, but hit and stuck. But
I'm not sure.
they're also open right now.
Yeah, the guard not in their way at all, I don't think.
looking like she just wanted to have a straight up takeout and then maybe roll over behind the guard.
Not sure if she can get a roll. Depends what kind of weight she's throwing here. The broom's right beside the rock, so I'm thinking there's going to be some heat coming behind it.
Hit it on the nose, that's all we want. You're not throwing skip rocks. So,
It's first skip rock.
yeah, they're throwing their skip rocks.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said they're not throwing their skip rocks. See Ma and Pa Dunbar here watching both Dunbar kids here playing in their finals.
No, I don't think that's what she wanted. Took out her own guard. Oh! We have multiple games going on. We had a big wipeout on the far sheet.
Yeah. Our local bricklayer took a tumble. Yep.
It just looks like he might have
Hurt his pride and maybe his bum.
Just looked like he lost what would you call that thing that goes on the bottom of your shoe?
Your gripper. He lost his gripper.
Yeah, it looked like he lost his gripper, and then when you have all your weight on the slippery, it's not very easy to stay on your feet.
Yeah, hit a yard sale, hit broom one way, gripper the other way. And his hat.
Men's game is back to how they're playing in the end one, just takeout after takeout after takeout, but it looks like down to skip rocks on the men's, so they're trying to be a little bit more fancy. For the women, for their second last rock here.
Yeah. So red skips first rock.
Not sure what they're wanting here.
I think he's just gonna throw.
Hit the yellow one at 1 o'clock and just maybe roll in.
Hack weight and just try pushing it past the red one. Oh, it jammed. But they're still sitting 1-2.
If you could definitely just, I don't know if they're wanting to bump rock on rock and get both out, or try to split the two red ones down the middle, or hit one rock on the end and hit the other one, have it hit the other one.
We got the women's here. We got the yellow throwing their last rock with red with hammer though, but red's sitting 1-2. Looks like she wants to hit the top red one first and onto the other red and
This
go for a double, and he's sitting 1-2 and 3.
looks like red just counting. This is now the last rock of the end, and it's reds.
Red's sitting 1.
Scores 1-1 for red, so
1-1 for red.
or 1-1 just with red having the last shot here, so they can, not sure what they can do. They get 3, but just go for the 2 and get it.
She's gonna be tough getting 2. We got both red rocks out front. The only way she has to hit the yellow out.
Yeah, she
Get a little bit of a roll. You can be out counting the back yellow.
If you hit it at hit the red or the yellow one just enough so you don't hit the yellow one on the other yellow one on the nose. And get the sweep in as soon as it crosses the
Go for the
middle
double.
line.
Go for the double and get 2 hopefully here.
And they're sitting one, so as long as they don't hit their own rock, they're getting points.
Yeah. Just an update here on the men's. We got Dunbar lying 2 with his last rock having hammer. He's got a free jaw anywhere in the paint for 3.
And just misses the double takeout, but still sits one, so it's 2-1 red after 3.
Now we're on to Dunbar here. He's in the hack here. So this is a free draw for 3.
This is a big end here. I'm not sure what happened for
Score
red and why is this such a easy shot for them.
Yeah. So we switched over to the women's there to give you their final rocks. Meanwhile, the men were hitting and
Just takeout. Then might have missed a takeout, and yellow was like, "Oh, we're gonna start counting now," and yellow doesn't know what happened.
so now the men have pretty much caught up to the women for
Or 2 rocks.
rock-wise in play.
Shooting 2 rocks behind, which it's not very easy. But if the men are keeping up this, they're gonna pass the women. I don't like it when they shoot the other way. It's hard to
Hard to see way down
see
there.
the far end of the rink. You can't really see who's counting.
So now Dunbar's asked there's lead to put up a guard out front, center line, and he pretty much perfectly put it center line. Close enough that they can bump it in or split if they have to later.
What's the score in the men's game?
Anderson's asked his lead to draw in behind Dunbar's lead. And he draws in, just biting the 8-foot. This curling event started on Wednesday with most of the local teams playing, so it's now Sunday. And I got to work the bar a couple nights, and there's a lot of familiar faces out there. We just got told now it's 3-2 for Dunbar over Anderson.
It's a pretty big lead, or pretty big end to get the lead. With a blank, or red count 2, then yellow count 3.
Bonspiel started with 96 or 98 teams on Wednesday.
Down to 2 for each side.
Yeah. The women were guaranteed 3 games. The men were guaranteed 4. I know some of the guys on the actual curling side, this is going to be a 3rd game today. So it's It's hard on the body, not just the curling.
Especially when you've played probably about, how many games did they play? 6 games this weekend?
Some of them have played 6 games and 3 are today.
But it's not like one team played 6 or one team played 1. They played the same amount of games on both sides, so there's no excuse for that.
This is Anderson's second throw on his first rock. Does a hit and a little bit of a roll. So now Anderson's laying 2, 1 buried behind Dunbar's center guard, but fairly high up in the house. Must be fairly warm out there. There's quite a few people out there with just their t-shirts on.
Full pub and just stress and
Sweating out the booze.
yeah.
Not saying they all drank, but I'm saying the majority of them have.
I think I see a couple beers laying around on the picnic tables here too.
Because it is a Bonspiel.
The bar's been open since 9 was it? Yeah, they're
9 a.m. this morning. So this year it cost the men $240 to curl in this Bonspiel, but it included a meal ticket, 2 tickets to socials, which had two live bands at. So it's a pretty good deal. The women's was $200. They're guaranteed 3 games. Same thing, a meal ticket per player and social tickets for the players. So the bands here this year were on Thursday night, Thursday night and Saturday night downstairs in the hall. Then on Friday we had a one-man band guy upstairs in the curling lounge entertaining everybody, which everybody enjoyed all the live music. Some more than others. Some can't remember the live music.
We'll hang here for a minute. Thanks.
Reds counted by probably about a full rock ahead of yellow with the guard in front of the red rock. They're down to their thirds first shots.
When did we switch to the ladies? You good? Okay, we'll decide what we're shooting up here, okay? Thanks. We're on the men's. We are on the men's, thank you.
We got Dunbar here. His third's what throws second rock.
Looking for, bet you couldn't guess it.
A hit and roll.
A takeout. Or, yeah.
Still a takeout, hit and roll. hits it and rolls over to the open a bit.
Look like Brad's gonna try to do the same thing they did, but
Maybe roll behind cover, maybe.
what you do, I can do it better.
Yep. It's Anderson's third last rock here.
About to be Skip's rocks here in just a second.
Oh, when he hits the hole and misses it. So now Dunbar has a chance here to get another one in there.
The men have completely caught up to the women's in time, with both of them throwing their first skip rock. Look like they're just wanting to
Drawing behind
draw
cover
in,
here.
count as much as they can. If they can count here, it looks pretty good for them.
Looks like they're
Trying to
rub
might
the
bump.
guard here.
That might help. Not
No.
quite. I was hoping it might bump it a bit over too and guard the one in the house.
Looks like the rock almost went straight sideways there on them. And once they start moving sideways, they start slowing down a bit. So we got Anderson here throwing his first rock.
This woman curling right now, I'm not sure what superstition she has, but she's using what looks like she brought her own broom that she probably grew up playing with, just to throw with.
The hair bristles.
Yeah. Brad here just drew behind, not quite a behind, but just enough in the house. The whole right side of the men's ice has been very hard to read. Looking like just going for a heavy takeout,
And a roll.
but
Oh, rolled out. So
Red
I'm assuming Anderson's just going to throw his rock away just to
keep
keep
hammering,
hammer.
or take the points that they can get right now, and hopefully. Looks a little
like-
heavy for a draw.
Looks like he's throwing it through just to keep hammer. And it's true. Rocks are getting kicked off. So it's a blank end.
He'll keep hammering, but will still be down 3-2.
Looks like the women's got a lot of rocks in play here.
They're
So the ladies here looks like looks like the it's red lion 2.
Ladies are shooting will be the last rock of the third end.
What's that again, camera 3?
It's the fourth end.
Okay, camera 3.
Switching from ends to women's is hard.
Yeah. We got yellow
Looks like
trying
red,
to decide here if they can get a double. And it looks like they'll be.
red's counting 2, and I'm not sure how where that.
Not sure what third rock is.
It might be the red might be counting 3 right now, but they have last rock, so all I got to do is beat one of their rocks. But they're taking their time to decide what they want.
Get the angle right.
Okay, yeah. Sheet 7 is 1-0 for yellow. The ladies
Sheet 7, we have. I'm not sure whose one team is, but it's Perry Fisher leading 1-0.
One team is coming from BU.
Looks like Piet.
And the ladies, yellow is, or red is up 2-1 here. So hoping they can tie this game with a good rock.
So yellow's throwing a rock here.
It might hit the guard here.
They're yelling at her. Oh, they got it
Just-
by it.
Might curl out though on them.
That's rolled out. It looks like the red jammed in the back, so it looks like red might have counted one.
Could be 2, not sure.
When we do end of the ladies here, we'll play this end of the ladies. We'll stay on the ladies. Sorry, I was on. Oh, we're good. I got moved off. Yeah, no, you. It's good. I just had. Thank you.
I might get a hogged rock here.
Oh, it's
Just barely gonna get over.
just over. Oh, lots over.
I thank the sweepers for that one. Wonder how much of a big difference the brooms are from the new ones they all have now or the bristle ones.
Bristol ones would leave the odd time leave a hair in the ice. So you get a lot of picked rocks.
I mean, there's probably a reason everyone on the ice sweeps with them.
Could be the big old cordon brooms. Slapping them on the ice. The old guys used to have a cigarette hanging out of their mouth trying to do that, use those brooms.
Looks like she's wanting to take out here and maybe either stay or roll up behind their guard.
A little hit and roll. She rolled into the house. Just a biter.
Calling for it. Try to draw around the guard or draw out and behind the guard.
she kind of drew in behind it a little bit. Still, the guard's fairly far out, so she probably can come in around and take it out.
She got, looks like draw weight here, just hoping to give it a little bit of tap and bump in behind maybe there. Or just
Looks like she's going to miss everything. It is hanging around the back of the house there for her. This is the seconds first rock for yellow. Just trying to roll in behind, drawing behind cover here. Oh, now she's
trying to just freeze in front of the.
Freeze to the back one here to eliminate the double.
Looking like she basically halfway between the two yellow ones and is counting. She could try to hit the red one on the end and send her one way and her rock the other.
Yep.
Or just bump it a little bit and just sit.
Oh, she's asking to get rid of the red.
Just asking her to see what she can see down there. And
Yep. Asking for hit and roll behind cover.
just didn't quite get it, and off the guard. Guard's barely in play. Game started just about an hour ago.
So this is the third first rock for red. Asking for a hit and roll behind cover. Looks like it's gonna do what she did, but I think she wanted a little bit more of a roll. That's all right. Just off center line. Above the button. She's trying to get hit as much as she can. Maybe try to go for the double. Get to the nose at least to hit and stick.
A lot of weight behind it. Just misses their guard.
Oh,
Perfect double.
Yeah, nice shot.
She's sticking out probably an inch out of her guard, so it's definitely hittable.
Yeah, didn't see that in your game when I was watching you play.
I was leading, that's why.
Oh,
I can't do that when I'm leading.
so now Red's trying to remove that shot stone.
Looks like the men are also on their skip rocks here. Both of the games are an entertaining end.
Oh,
Every end of the women's has been pretty good.
so she just rubbed her one she was wanting to take out, and it rolled in behind, buried now. So yellow is sitting 2.
The men's are taking a while to decide what they want in this shot. Women's house is pretty open, not a lot of
Everything's
action at the button. Everything's at the
around the outside.
Yeah, the 12 feet.
Yellow rock's coming in down here. It's the third last rock. After this one, we're on to skip rocks.
Yeah, men's probably taken close to 2 minutes on their deciding here what they want to do.
She's got to hit the brakes here if she wants to stick around and be third shot. Oh, it's
Just
close.
out.
Just close for third rock.
They're looking to the side, I'm not sure what. Might be a tie.
So we got yellow rock, first skip rock to come. Or is it red rock?
Yellow is still or the men's game are still deciding what they want to do. I mean,
Dunbar's a teacher, I do believe, so he's probably trying to figure his angles out.
bring a protractor to your next game.
Red rock coming first. Red rock.
The first skip rock with a lot of heat behind it. Looking for
I think she was asking for a
takeout.
takeout in the back too here.
Yellow still count, but they only count 1 now, and no more controversy about that back rock. The men finally decided what they're doing with the rock. Oh.
That's great, Gil. Thank you. Camera 3.
So we got yellow's first skip rock coming here now.
look like she might be second guessing her shot here, or really thinking it over.
Or visualizing it.
Yeah. Not
Usually-
sure what's on the stake of first or second, what the prize difference is, but
Bragging rights for the year. So she was asked to draw in here.
got pretty good weight for it. It looks like she's pinned her on the button. Just about.
Just covers the dot, the button.
But red's last shot here. And then yellow gets the hammer. Are there any other big curling bonspiels like this in Southwest Manitoba,
Number wise, I do not think so.
or would this rank in all of Manitoba then? Do you know what the prize pool is for this game?
I have no idea. I'm on the board too, and I don't even know. I knew I wouldn't be involved in winning it, so I didn't really care.
I mean, 240 times 96. I know that's not all to the winner, but should give you an estimate how much.
96 was including the juniors they had,
Oh,
the stick curling, the masters. Looks like Red's trying to decide what to do here, try to get. Looks like she's thinking about doing a raised double takeout.
is their last shot, so they're gonna want to do something big and make it yellow's.
But yellow has
Jobs.
hammer.
Yeah, make yellow's job hard. In the men's game, red just counts one, so it is now 3-3.
Yeah, Red just drew to the button to count Dunbar's rocks.
Not sure on what the crowd is tonight either. Can't really see from up here, but
So Red racked on the guard. So now we're on to yellow skip rock,
and their count two with
counting 2.
just try to count 3, or
Should be
think
draw-
it's pretty damn near impossible to get that red one out without
Yeah.
taking out your own.
without using one of your ones that are already counting. So I think she's going to do a
Just draw and
draw for the button.
beat the 8-foot.
It's all up to weight. She's heavy. The skippers can't do anything, or the sweepers can't do anything. At least she's light. The sweepers might be able to drag it there. Looks like she's almost
Looks
bang on perfect.
skip comes in the sweep, hoping it might.
The yellow wick off the one that was on the button, enough to slow it down to count their 3.
Back to the men's, that was a full end and a bit.
Well,
First 2 scorers, please. Men's 3-3.
Men are tied at 3-3 going down on their 6th end.
and for the women's, red is uh, yeah, yeah. With that end from the red, they're now up 3-1. The women's first rock is looking to be a guard.
Yeah.
The men here have looks
Men-
like just pretty much a perfect triangle of
Guards,
guards.
Out front with reds on the right hand side and yellow on the left hand side. I'm not sure if looks like he's asking to raise his yellow up.
With that weight, maybe we'll try to draw in between. But they're sweeping pretty hard, so they might. Can't tell if he's.
Going through the hole, I think.
Oh, he might clip his the red one though. Yep. Just basically made it from a triangle to a rhombus or something.
But the center line's all wide open. Just took a peek over at sheet 7. Looked like they had every rock in play except for 3. And there was quite a few yellows closest to the ring or the
Oh, it
button.
looks like the game might be over by the way they're
Yep.
shaking hands. It's a pretty quick game, probably would be their 5 ends
Yeah.
or 4 ends. Yeah, 5 ends.
Not sure if it was Fisher that won it or if it was.
The other guys.
I think it was.
Oh, the way the one team is pointing at the. I feel like
looks like Fisher won
yeah.
from Wallenisa. He's been coming here ever since I can remember.
Pretty good draw around that close guard and just about
Yeah, looks like
right on the.
Dunbar buried one in behind cover.
Looks like it's right on the middle line.
So Anderson's asking his second to draw in behind the yellow guards, maybe even get
Bump their rock out just a tad or
high in the house, and they can use it, wick off it, raise it in.
sweepers are sweeping. I don't know if it has the
But
juice.
this just took off sideways. It's onto the guards out front.
Every rock in the men's game has been in play so far.
Yeah, which is a switch from usually.
Yeah. Because it's way different than the first end.
What happens, you get a bunch of rocks out front.
Knockout rule, is it?
5 guard or 4 guard, 5 guard rule.
Yeah, we can't. Any guard in the first 2 throws from both teams can't be.
Dunbar asking
taken
his second to put a guard up in the middle, block the center line. Just hoping to steal one here. And if he's heavy, he can probably bring it in and bury it. Looks like he is heavy, so he can probably bring it in. Oh, and he's got a little wick off the red and rolls in behind cover. So now Dunbar's sitting too.
Looking to try to
Red's asking to raise one of the guards up and into play.
a lot of bang. You know what? We got a first rock out of play after the, what is that? 9 shots? 9 shots.
Kind of opened up the front and got some separation through all the guards too. So those guards are back into play again.
Yeah, they're all frozen together.
Lexi's wanting to guard the center line again. It'll be a 4 rocks all in a row. Little tap and move it over a bit, plug the hole. There might be a hole there.
Yellow is counting 2 right now, with damn near everything in play.
Trying to hit the hole here.
Can thank you,
He
sweet.
hit the hole and he hits the double, and
Oh,
just like that, Dunbar's not line 2 anymore. It's now Anderson line 2
he can,
and buried.
should thank his sweeper for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, and the women's game just missed a takeout.
Yeah. Sounds like Dunbar wants some of the rocks cleaned out front of the house.
Just get a takeout so when he goes up for his skip rocks, he has a bit more room to work with and doesn't have to. Pretty heavy here. Just getting a double takeout bounce and then go off their own yellow maybe. Oh, well, there goes a rock. Right over the.
Jump the rope and into the empty sheet. Past years there actually been 10 sheets here. There are 6 out here, but this year they only went with 4.
How do you fit 10 sheets on here?
6 out here and 4 on the other side.
No, I was just asking how's there barely got 4 having to get 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything outside is
Yeah.
But he was thinking there was 10 sheets out on the rink ice here.
I mean, you can go probably.
Widthwise?
Yeah, widthwise, yeah. You might be a bit off on your weight.
So Red's sitting 2 right now.
The women are throwing their first skip rock with 3 red count. Red is currently also up and have hammer, so they can steal points from. Yeah, that'll be a pretty big end for them.
Red's gonna get a little wick here and bury another one behind.
That's
So now they're
looks
sitting three.
Yep.
Not sure if the triple will be there. Almost knows the top red.
If you hit the triple, then you're also going to be no man's land out there.
Rolling out.
Good job, everybody. I think we're in the sixth inning. Okay, I think you're ready to throw. We're coming to camera 3. Camera 3.
Dunbar does the same routine every time. Throwing some heat, so I don't know if he's going for a double for sure and hoping for a triple. Yelling whoa, so hope I don't know if it's close or not.
Just missed a triple, but I don't know if that worked out for him. Guarded the wrong rock, and Red's counting 2. They do have hammer though, so not sure what
Red's
they can do.
probably gonna come in and freeze on top of the yellow to take the raise out of the equation. Well, I was watching the women's there. Yellow's last rock, she missed line, red line 3, so now red's got a free draw with nothing
With 3
out
count,
front,
it was
and
counting 3 red right now.
and already counting 3. So she's going to go for 4. Anderson put his rock to block the path.
Just a high guard and make Dunbar's
So it
job
looks
that
like
much harder.
Dunbar's looking at hitting and rolling over, but what red guard looks like it could be in the way. So you got to throw some weight at it. I don't think he can get enough curl. So red's getting everyone out there sweeping now to try to get dragged to the paint.
I don't think they make it.
I think she's short. So red
Short
only,
by about a foot, so they're only counting 3 at this end,
so
not
red,
4.
red got 3.
Here's
Here's Dunbar's rock.
I wasn't paying it, looking. I'm not sure what they have drawn up. Looked like they might want to bump off that back rock.
Hit and roll.
Just missed the guard and he hit it.
Cut the losses down to just 1. So Anderson steals 1. So I'm not sure what the score is
It's
right now.
4-3 for Anderson.
Okay, so the man with that 1, I think becomes, that was 1 for red, right?
Yep.
Yep, should be 4-3 for Anderson now.
You think those guys got 3 that ends? What color, red?
Red
Yeah.
red just got 3 on the women's.
Okay, that's 6-4 now.
6-4 red.
Yep.
6-4 red with 2 ends to go.
Okay, I'm going to Gil. You're on the men's, Gil. Thank you. Thanks, camera 3.
So now we're back to the putting guards up out front. But it looks like he might be in, so probably come a hitting game.
See what he's about to do? Yep.
Dunbar, no. Thinking about sitting on top of it, but no, he's gonna hit and stick.
Oh, and the women's end missed it probably about, I don't even know, a hair.
Down 3.
Anderson looks like he might just miss this one here. Ooh, cut the edge of it.
Down 1.
These games will be the last games played in this rink till October, September when the hockey season starts.
Yep.
Unless you count pickleball in the summer. But I'm not sure how competitive that is. Just recreational.
Depends who you ask.
Oh, women just back-to-back misses on the
With the red.
one rock, both ends, both sides of it. First time gave it a little bit too less ice, and then next time gave it a bit too much ice.
Camera 3.
Benner. Just playing the hitting game again. Dunbar looks like he might hit and roll out.
Oh, all right off the rope. A lot different than the last end when you can say it took till 9 rocks for them to go out. The first 6 rocks in this end have been gone.
Keeping it clean. On sheet 8, it's all pretty much Souris guys, pretty much all the same age. Looks like one team might be drinking a little more than the other. Not saying drinking's a bad thing.
Camera 1. 3. Ready? Camera 3.
I think I know what he wants here.
Hit and stick, take
Yeah,
out.
but he might just barely got it.
It's a hit and roll. So I'm not sure if he's wanting the rollout on purpose, and maybe hopefully
Just
they hit and miss their draw and sit up high and coming around and drawing behind it or something. Maybe I'm not sure.
Just draw right to the button.
Yep, almost right on the turkey.
Look, he looked like he might just miss that. Got a lot of sweep in here.
No, he's curling towards it. He's all good.
Oh, wrong curl.
It's kind of deceiving looking through this mesh, though. It's hard in the eyes after a while. So Anderson's coming down. His third's last rock. Hoping for a hit and stick. A hit for sure.
I feel like this is going to be a blank end here. Looks like just a takeout here again. Couldn't guess it.
Yep.
The women's are also about to throw their skip rocks. They have a little bit more rocks in the house than the men do right now.
Wonder if Dunbar. Oh no, I thought maybe Dunbar might just try to go for the button. Try his draw weight. He's got a free shot here with no guards, no nothing. But he wants to put it on the tee line off to the left hand side.
Get a feel for the ice still.
It's a little more trickier for them to come across and hit it and take it out too.
Just barely making it into the house. Oh, never mind. Kind of picked up at the end.
Now Anderson's hoping to hit and stick and make Dunbar try hit and roll out.
Dunbar's hoping for him just to simply miss and they can count two instead of a blank.
Yep,
Especially when they're down.
It's a second
If they're
option.
with their seventh end here and having a hammer and it down by one is pretty important.
Hammer three.
Got right in the nose of it.
Right in the nose, so Dunbar will be hitting and sticking.
Or try to roll off and not count.
He'd probably want to do that. Could have hammer and hopefully get two in the next end.
Or even just I would say force extras, but having going to extras and trying to steal point is not very easy. The far sheet of ice must be a close game too if they haven't called it quits yet.
Yeah.
Going into the 8th end, unless they just want to play all the way through.
Nope. I think those guys, if it wasn't close, they'd be quitting.
Barely. Oh.
Dumber gives up one to Anderson for a steal.
I'll be going down 2. The women are about to shoot their final rock here. With looks like a lot of options.
The women are trying to decide how the yellow can get the red rock out and count 2. It's kind of buried behind their own.
Just that's a easy guard.
So yellow needs to put guards up to keep rocks out front so they can try sneaking something in there later.
It's currently 5-3 for Anderson right now. Women are about to shoot their last shot. Looking like just to draw or bump
She's
their bump
trying
the
to
one
draw
rock.
back onto the red one just to move it. They can't touch the yellow one out front or it'd be
It's a hard angle to get to.
might
And
be for 2.
they're sweeping pretty hard.
Oh, and just missed it. It was close.
That's it. Is now, I think, 6-5 for the women going the other way.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, 6-5. They just got her point. Looking to draw between the 2 guards and maybe just freeze. No, quite. Yep.
Yep. We're in the 8th. Both ways. Everybody's on their 8th, I think.
Red is on the far sheet. They're shooting their skip rocks right now.
Tyler's was down the hack. Now he's going back to think about it. The rest of the guys.
hopefully the men game gets up quick so we can catch the tail end of the girls game.
Camera 3.
Dunbar's second throwing his first rock.
2.
Anderson's still trying to think of what they're going to do here.
I mean,
They have to keep Dunbar from getting at least 2 points.
and they're currently counting 1 for sure, maybe 2. It's pretty close. Looks like he made up his mind. On the far sheet, he still hasn't shot his first skip shot.
Red through his, Tyler through, or Tyson threw his, rocked out in the front. Travis has got to throw his.
Yeah, I want to say it's the B finals over there.
Third event, I think. Or was it maybe it's the second event?
Or is this the losers of the semis?
No, they're over there. They're in the relay curling ice.
Camera 2.
It's the second event way over there.
So they lost.
And it's Thompson versus Giroux.
You're over there. They only lost 1 game, so either lost the first game or
Would have lost their first game.
probably lost in the semifinals here and went on to the other side.
Camera 3.
Anderson's third, throwing his first rocks here. He's decided to go for the peel.
It's coming in pretty hot here.
Yeah, just wants to make that yellow disappear.
Our job here for the rest of this end is just little as yellow in the house as they can.
Open it up a bit.
Really wants that rock in there.
Yeah, he's got it past the guard, so now he's just trying to bury it. A little deeper than what they wanted, but they had to get on it to get it past the guard.
So yellow is counting 1 right now, with 3 other
reds in. Red sitting 2, 3, and 4.
Camera 3.
Don't know if the sweepers know they're supposed to sweep hard here or not.
Yeah, he's yelling pretty hard there. Just got it past the guard. Now it's really curling.
Big shot.
It's pretty hard. I'm not sure what he's gonna draw up here.
Third's going down, take a peek.
Maybe get a bit more communication on what he wants
So
from
they
him.
draw down and freeze to the back red one where Dunbar has his broom sitting. Must be a 1-point game on the 8th sheet or 2-point game. That's been doing a lot of thinking on both sides,
Close.
and they have a lot of rocks in play.
Camera 3, can you tell me the score from the far sheet?
It's 6-5 on the far sheet
For red over there.
for red over on the last sheet.
I'm not sure who has hammer. No rock is in the hack ready. Could go for maybe a double here. Just tip the 1 yellow just enough so they're
Wick
no
on
longer
it,
count,
just
and then
enough to rub it.
maybe lie. Dunbar has only scored in 1 end this game, and that was his
3.
triple.
So Anderson's first skip rock.
He's already calling for it to be hard. It might bump there. Looks like it might hit the guard.
Oh, he's by
Just by it. It gets the
Uh-oh.
double takeout.
That's game. Oh, no, not game yet. 2 rocks left. So Dunbar has to hit and stick and hide, and
He already knows what he wants, so. The women's game are just throwing their skip rocks with, I'm not, there's a lot of rocks around the outside ring. I want to say it's red count 1.
See Mama Dunbar's come back out to watch with her grandson.
Doesn't look like it just did make it.
But I think he's trying to
Freeze
to a corner of it, at least that way, keep it in play. That way Anderson can't get rid of it, eliminate him from rocks.
The far end looks like it's done. Not sure who won, or they're just moving all the rocks so they can count a rock.
Looks like they're going to measure over there. This is Anderson's last rock here.
Yep, and that's game.
Yep, Dunbar loses to Anderson. Anderson eliminated him, rocks out of play, so.
Okay, guys, that game's the final. Just quick talk on it, boys. Quick talk on it.
The
Where you are for now.
pretty sure Dunbar has won it in the past.
Ladies last 3 rocks.
Can we get a close up of the far games rocks?
Mark, can you give me that far sheet quickly? That's what we're on. Oh, no. Right there. That's
They're
the
doing a
rock.
measurement on
No, go up to the
last rock there.
Okay, go to the 100 man's first. Right there. Zoom in on that for just a moment.
So I'm not sure who won there.
Can't tell who the winner is. So
No.
Just trying to see who more excited.
Okay, camera 3, you were perfect. You're on the ladies. Camera 2, you were on the ladies. But I'm going to shift down to camera 3 for a minute, and then Mark's going to move. Move left and 3. Yeah. Perfect.
Oh,
Chat and camera 1. Not us. The ladies, I think, is
7-4.
camera 3. Can you give us the ladies scoreboard? 7-4 it is.
Yep.
7-4 red with the ladies.
Yellow's got 2 shots while red has 1.
It looks like red's counting down at the far end.
Just for fun, yeah, Gil, give me a shot of the far end. Yeah,
Looks like red's count 1 on that front rock. Front left rock.
Mark's got a good shot too, but ice level shot might be interesting. Come up, Gil, come up, good, come up, go right there. Good. Quick look at camera 2. Okay. Camera 1. On it. Or camera 3, yeah, were you on it? Gil, you can come back and
So
follow
the
me down.
ladies have decided on what they're shooting here.
They need to count 3 here somehow, so
Oh, now she's stamped. Okay, good one. We're gonna camera 3, the decision making. Hold on.
She's
Camera
still
3, the decision making. Yeah, thanks.
Looks like
she's still trying to decide what's going on.
was a pretty hard place to be, and I'm not sure if she wants to. Just where the broom is, I'm not sure if she's going left or right. Going to go
Very
off the right one, or try to and bounce in, or just hide.
Okay, once this game is done and decided, the guys are going to wrap it up, and I want camera 3 and camera 1. After the game, we want to shoot the advertising boards on the far side. I want about 30 seconds of that, please. Thank you. While the boys are wrapping up the top. Okay, so well, you get both of them at the same time. I will want the new ones. I want the curling ones on the glass, on the boards, yeah.
So yellow's Skip's throwing her first rock here.
Camera 3, you're ready. Camera 2, great shake. Thank you, everybody.
Looks like she made up her mind and just trying to get rid of that front
Front
red
red
one.
one.
This count hits it, and I don't know if she wanted to bounce away or wanted to stay.
Now she's
Sitting 2 with 1 rock each to throw.
Camera 2, I'm going to go to you if she comes down. Thank you. Stay with it.
Looked like she made up her mind pretty easy. Just eliminate rocks.
Camera 3, you get ready for the throw. We're going to go to you next. Good job, 3. Camera 3, you're on.
so she's reds with her last rock. Has to make some yellows disappear.
Good job. Camera 2.
I don't think she's gonna miss this. It's a dead on the nose.
Yeah, gone. Shaking hands they are. So that game's over too.
Okay, just shake hands and get off the ice.
So yellow won that one.
So who is yellow?
I'm not sure who
Red
yellow was.
won that one.
Or red won that one, sorry. Yellow didn't have.
Eliminated by rocks like the other sheet.
Yep.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Camera 3, just a little slower. Zoom out just a hair. Great.
So we had Anderson win the first one, or first event.
Stay where you are, Mark.
I'm not sure who won the second event, Dunbar or Thompson.
Okay, so
Came down to the measurement, we couldn't tell who won that.
you guys do your job.
Then red won.
Thanking all the sponsors, all the events that looks like they're going to happen next year.
The red
Camera 3, you're on.
won the women's first event.
Mark, you have to go over to that side and take me a picture along with that piping too. Yeah, keep the pan down.
So next year this event will be taking place in April during spring break, as it always has happened during spring break. And if we get the same amount of teams again, I think we'll go with 10 sheets of ice. If we get more interest for people coming back, maybe we'll go to the 10 sheets and go with 120 teams. So now the ice crew that set stuff up is now getting ready to tear it all back. The rocks on this side came from Brandon, from loan from them to make it happen. Then looks like they're loading up the rocks tonight, moving the net out of the way and backing the trailer in. I was here for watching the first day, people setting up, and it looks like the exact same crew here again is tearing stuff apart.